The Zimbabwe Council for Higher Education, Zimche, is keenly aware of its role of quality assurance and governance of the 17 universities across the country.
Zimche was set up to promote and coordinate the development of higher education and to act as a regulator in the determination and maintenance of standards of teaching, of learning, of research, of qualifications in higher education institutions.
Zimbabwe is widely known as having one of the highest literacy rates in Africa, making it clear that education is a high national priority.
The functions can be divided into three categories. The first category is of Zimche as a regulator, as a regulatory body in relation to the registration of institutions, the accreditation of institutions, and the auditing of institutions. The second function is to act as an advisory body, advising the Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education on all matters to do with higher education, and also advising institutions of higher education about how to go about developing higher education institutions. And finally, Zimche has a facilitation role, facilitating the development of staff in higher education institutions, the training of staff, and the cooperation of institutions of higher education.
The development of harmonized and eventually standardized policies regarding education and training is one way that SADC member states can cooperate and mutually assist each other.
In our quality assurance standards, we benchmark with international organizations. And we are aware of the SADC protocol on education because the idea here is that the whole SADC region must have a high quality higher education system. And what we have done as Zimche is to propose the establishment of a network of all quality assurance agencies in the region. And this was actually implemented last year. We set up this quality assurance network called the Southern African Quality Assurance Network, or SAQUAN in short. And this was set up in Botswana. The secretariat is going to be in Botswana. But at the moment, the network is being run from Zimche. I am the interim president of SAQUAN.
Zimche's other mandate is to audit the higher education institutions on behalf of the Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education, Science and Technology Development.
Zimche carries out periodic audits of the universities. They are looking at the lecturing staff. Is it of the right caliber? Does it also match what's happening in those other countries? They are looking at staff accommodation, student accommodation. You are looking at facilities. Are they the best vis-a-vis what is offered in other countries?